you, please don't ever in your entire life say that you raised me again. Don't ever say it again in your entire life, Timilehin. I beg you, in the name of God, don't say it again. Don't ever in your entire life call me your call yourself my father again. Don't do that. You don't know how many children you have. You don't know how many children Titilehin has for you. Don't do that again in your entire life, please. That era has passed. Light has come for me. Freedom has come for me. Healing has come for me. I'm never going back there. I can't even believe that you were waiting for me to come back and apologize. That what, Timilehin? You said you tendered an apology to me and my family. The apology you tendered, can you take it, Timilehin? Timilehin, I know you. You can never take such apology. What did you tell my mother? What did you tell my mother? You and Titilehin went to my mother and told her lies. And then you come here to say that you apologized to my mom, you apologized to me, you apologized to people. What are you saying? Why are you lying, Timilehin? That apology, you will not take it. I know you. Anytime people offend you, you make them apologize to you over and over and over and over and over again. You don't let it go easily. You would never take the kind of apology that you offered. What are you saying? You said you built my platforms. What are you saying? I think the word you should have used is that you were controlling me because I allowed you to. I literally submitted my life to you like this. Your yes was my yes. Your no was my no, Timilehin. It doesn't matter what people said about you to me. I was there. I said I'm not going anywhere. I said I'm sticking with you. Until light came and God delivered me. What are you saying? What are you even saying? You said that you managed me, I didn't pay, I gave you seeds as a father. You said all those things casually. Timilehin, you have the records because I remember you have a note that you usually write it down. You have the records of the things that I did. You know that I asked you time and again, would you want me to pay you? Would you want me to pay you? You will say, no, I'm just doing this for you as a father. I'm just doing this for you as a father. You know the different times that you gave me different word of knowledge saying that God said my tithe should be 90% and all the different percentage that you said. You know, I never argued with you about money. You know, I don't want to start counting all those money part because I even hate having money talk. But you know what I did. Don't come here to make it feel like I made so much money for this girl and this girl didn't even do anything for me. All I've done to her is good. All I've done for her is good. Timilehin. Who did I give my first millions to? Even after that, I gave myself to the ministry, to the church, doing what a good member and people who know me know that when I start to stutter, I'm just trying to contain my anger. I don't know what you're saying. You now came here on Instagram. You started to say that before my contract ended on Jennifer's Diary rather. Oh, you want to talk about Jennifer's Diary, Timilehin? You want to talk about Let's talk about Jennifer's Diary. Yes, let's.
So I still had access to your Facebook because I believe I opened it from my page or your page. I cannot even remember whose page you used to open it. I don't know your password to your Facebook, Juliana. I can't remember it. Okay, so what I did, Juliana, if I wanted to be mean, you're my daughter. Every father knows his daughter's secrets. Juliana, I know secrets about you the world does not know, but I will never tell the world. Why? It's wrong of me to divulge your personal secrets. So if I wanted to get back at you in January last year, I would have done a post embarrassing you. I'll have done a post telling the world about your flaws. I didn't. So this is what I planned. And I told members of the church when I was apologizing to them for that post I did in January 2021, last year. I apologized to them for that mistake. What? Because I didn't expect the shocker I got. You had changed your IG email. You had changed your email password. You had changed your IG password, and you had changed your Gmail password. So I was like, okay, the only thing I have access to right now is Facebook. Not because I was going in, but because it was attached to my page. Anyone who has a page on Facebook knows that every page you have opened or that you're an admin automatically just shows in your profile, etc. Okay, so when that happened, the plan I had was, okay, I want Juliana to know that I still have access to this her Facebook. Oh, I was saying, I hope my daughter will come back and say, D, for everything I did, I'm sorry. And I'll say, okay, it's fine. Take your Facebook, let's make up, let's have time with the TTMs, let's have a good time. Then I saw a shocker. And you posted on your page that I was hacking, and I was like, yeah, me, how? I've been posting for you. When did I become a hacker? Okay, so I unpublished. Juliana, I'm saying it on record. I could have deleted your Facebook page and nobody would ever find it. But I looked at it. We had built over 800,000 followers, over 300,000 likes. I'm like, no, Juliana will not lose her Facebook page. So I unpublished it. Why? We're not in talking terms. You've blocked me on Instagram. You've blocked me on WhatsApp. We're not in talking terms. So I just said, okay, I will unpublish it. And when we're good, I will hand over your Facebook page back to you. Okay, next thing I know is you don't reach me. So it stayed unpublished, hoping that someday, Juliana, I could have deleted your Facebook page, but I did not. Why would I destroy something I built? Okay, so I unpublished it so that when we're good, you could publish back. For your Instagram page that I said went off, I don't know why it did. There must be some other explanation. Your Facebook page was created independently of your Instagram page. Your Facebook page has been unpublished since January 2021. Okay, January 2021. For those of you who knew when I did that post and I've apologized for it, that's like 12 months ago. Okay, so I don't know why it is in December. I noticed that your last post was December 23rd. Why would Instagram disable your page because of that? And I noticed that I saw your comments on some of your sisters' pages and posts around that time. And I noticed that just when you came to do all this drama, it's not like I'm stalking you. Okay, so I'm like, how were you really disabled by Instagram? Because Facebook should not affect Instagram for any reason. So I disabled because we're not in talking terms, so that when we were back, because you had called me a hacker and told people to report it, I couldn't reach you at that time. It was a mess. So I just unpublished it, like, it is still yours, it's intact. Let me keep it for you till you've calmed down and you ask me for it, and I'll give it back to you. So when I noticed on Sunday thereabout that you had recovered your page, I said, good, I don't know what tech guru did that for you, but I'm glad you have your page back. Next thing, you sent me the text message you did, etc., that you've confessed to doing. I saw you in my church, Juliana. You walked in uninvited. I was talking with someone in my office at that time. I saw you and I told the person to excuse me. She left. I told you to sit. I won't mention names because I don't know who wants to be mentioned. I told you came with an entourage of sisters. I told all of them to sit. I asked for more chairs. We had put off the gen because we had finished service and the after service things. I told someone to go start the gen so that everything could be comfortable for whatever it is you came to see me for. Then you wanted to start a conversation with me and my daughter calls me by name. Nobody does that, Juliana. I didn't raise you like that. I'm sure Mommy Olayode will not be happy you did that, no matter how angry you are. You called me by name, and I said it. Now, by the way, you said you recorded. Because of the drama that has happened so far, I also recorded. So I have a full voice note recording of your visit, Juliana, till when all of you were walked out of the gate. And I told you to sit. You were sitting. One of your sisters was seated in my office. Others were seated in the perimeter of the office. My wife was in the church. Everybody wondering, why is Juliana here after 1.5 years? And you call me Timilehin. To my face, Juliana. No, I raised you. I raised you. I wasn't going to take that. I would be a bad father. Even if I'm no more your father, I would not take such an insult. And I told you, the recording is there. Juliana, you cannot come to my own zone and insult me. I didn't come to your house. If I came to your house and you insult me, I'll chop my shame and go. You came to my own territory and insulted me, calling me by name. And I said I wasn't going to take that the security man should walk you and your sisters out. And that's exactly what it.
You did not apologize to me. Instead, you told me I was going to run mad if I leave your church. I gave you 90% of my tithe. I called you father. I gave my life to you, literally. Your yes was my yes. And when I was crying that you should please not send the email to Jennifer's Diary team, you still sent that email. And eventually, I got kicked off Jennifer's Diary set. You have ruined my life. You have ruined my career. And now you still want to keep controlling me, even after I said I don't want to be with you. And you sexually touched my sister. Now, what happened? Let's get back to the very beginning of the story. In 2020 December, news broke that Timilehin Adigun of Mind Teenage Ministry had been sexually touching the students under his care, the girls there. He's been harassing them, and then he tendered an apology and said he never sexually abused, he never had sexual intercourse. Yes, he did touch them, but he didn't have sexual intercourse with anybody, and you could ask anybody, and indeed he has changed, to apologize to the public and said he was sorry. A lot of people expected Olayode Juliana to speak because she was always on his side, but Olayode Juliana kept quiet throughout. She didn't say one word. The news got out that he did something terrible to somebody in Olayode Juliana's family. Then he came back to say, well, I'm sorry, I've apologized to Juliana and her mom, and they've forgiven me, so all is well. And we thought that was it. So Juliana stopped going to his church. She left the group and whatnot. And we thought that was it. Then Juliana Olayode came back to say, help me, this man wants to ruin my life. This man has passwords to all of my social media accounts. He has hacked it. He has changed my passwords. He's unpublishing some of the videos I've put out. And he just wants to gain control of my life. It's been almost 2 years. I need you to stop ruining things for me. Right? She said she was angry, she was sad, and that she had a lot of things she wanted to say. But this was not the time for her to start talking. I don't know what Timilehin Adigun wants from me. I really don't know. There is so much I want to say, but I don't even have the words to express it. I also know that people are going to have different opinion about it. But right now, I don't want anybody calling or texting me. She said a lot of things, and she doesn't even understand why she has to suffer and pay or stress to get her stuff from a guy who is sitting in his mother's school doing nothing. Right? We thought that was it. Timilehin Adigun responded and said, guy, babe, I have your secrets and I'm going to say them if you push me. I made millions for you when I was your manager and I didn't collect one dime. Yes, you gave me things, but I never asked you to pay me for anything. Don't push me. I know what I can do, and you got yourself off the set of Jennifer's Diary. You know, Timilehin Adigun said a lot of things and says that Juliana Olayode was angry, told him that she would never forgive him. She was trembling, she was shaking. She said a lot of things to him, called him a madman. And Olayode said, "Indeed, I called you a madman." He said he was upset that Juliana called him by his name. A lot of things were said, and Juliana is like, okay, what should I call you? Obim, I should call you my husband. If you are Timilehin, that is your name. You're just about 10 years older than me. I don't have to give you the respect. I was giving you that respect because then I literally gave my life to you. I submitted everything that I am to you. I gave you everything that I am. And the secret you say you have, if you don't talk that secret, hey, this internet will not contain both of us. That is Olayode Juliana's response to Timilehin Adigun after the situation. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. So first of all, Olayode called out this man. Then the man responded and said, I have your secret and I can say it. Olayode Juliana now came back to say, this is the time for me to talk. She said, but first off, let's get something straight. You are not my father. You know the number of children you have. Don't call me your daughter again. Don't ever call yourself my father again. I don't know why you actually mentioned Jennifer's diary. You just want people to troll me. Because when she got off the set of Jennifer's diary, people knew that there was something off and that the way she left was not supposed to happen like that. And they said, oh, she was rude and all of those things. Now she's saying that she just wanted to start trolling me again because she was trolled heavily when she left the set of Jennifer's diary where she played the character Toyo Baby that gave her popularity. And she said that it was this man that sent a mail that messed up everything for her, but that she didn't say anything about it. People said all sorts of things to her then, and they're still saying it to her till today, but she just kept quiet because she just couldn't wrap her head around what was happening, that she was crying and saying, don't send this. And then somebody that was there, you know, his wife was there, his wife Timilehin Adigun was there, and he was there, she was there, another person was there as a witness, and she now had to call that person to say, she be Timi no send the mail. It was Timi that sent this mail, right? So how come I am the one to blame for what happened? Why am I getting this blame? But she couldn't tell anybody because of the way she had carried Timilehin Adigun on her head, and nobody would even allow her slander Timilehin Adigun around her. And at any time she even tries to talk to somebody about the things she's going through, she always felt guilty, like, why am I talking about this man to someone else? That is so much of how much this man has manipulated and put things in her head concerning both of them. She now said that the thing that now broke the camel's back for her, what actually happened in 2020 that made the man come up and made her say, guy, we know if you relate again, was when this man touched her own sister. She said that before that happened, when she got to know him, she knew that he used to touch the girls in his care, and he already said it several times that he had overcome it, he was sorry, nothing like that was going to happen again. And she chose to believe him. And then that was why when she wrote her book Rebirth, she decided to say only the good things about this man, because according to her, she genuinely believed that the man had changed and there was no reason for her to mention his past in that book. And that was one of the things Timilehin Adigun has been standing on, and he's been saying that, see, if this girl should say anything, she's just going to ruin herself and her career. Because how would she contradict herself? She's already somebody that talks about sexual purity and all of those things. So she's going to ruin her career. Rebirth to speak for her. But that's indeed everything she said in Rebirth was true about him. And that's why she was really hurt. And that's why forgiving him is a process. So when Timilehin Adigun said Olayode Juliana told him and his wife that she wouldn't forgive them, she said out of a place of hurt, and that forgiving is a process for her. And just when she thinks she's beginning to move past it, Timilehin Adigun comes up and says something even worse and does something even worse, like what he's doing currently, and that the man is a liar. She cannot believe that she actually thought he actually could change, but that he can't change, and that now he's in the care of girls. Hey, he's going to ruin these girls and hurt them even more than he's done her sister. She said that he camped her sister for 3 days in an hotel, was asking to have an sex with her, was asking for her nude pictures, was sending her nudes, and didn't let this girl go home. And when she went to meet him to say, Timilehin, you need to free my sister, Timilehin Adigun refused to do that. That is how much of a hold that everybody in her family, because of the way she carried Timilehin on her head, used to call him her father, and she used to call him father too, because of how much she carried him on his head. In her own words, the hurt is really deep. The pain, the trauma, the disappointment, the sleepless night, the tears that drenched my pillow, the shock, the entire experience is indescribable. Like I said, there is so much to say. I don't have the words yet, but man, or Paul. And that if you have my secret, say it. She even said that this man told her that she was going to run mad if she leaves the church. That was after the old sister situation happened, and she was angry, and that they sent her a voice note to say, the ministry has told them, God has told them that she leaves the ministry because she's angry with God and God is angry with her. She was going to run mad, and she was like, Ogbeni, they're blocking. She blocked them off her social media platform, her WhatsApp platform, to say, I don't have to listen to these manipulative voice notes. And also that on the issue of money, sometimes this man will come and tell her that he received the word that she should give the church, the ministry, 90% of her salary, of her income, of whatever money she makes off any contract or project she runs, and that she would give it without question, but that she didn't want to get into money. That indeed the man did not collect any salary or any money from her as a manager, but that it was making millions also of her in the process, and she never questioned or queried it because she felt like she was doing it for God and for the people of God. Guys, the matter has not ended here, because Timilehin Adigun has said that, well, while he wouldn't say anything about the matter again, he believes that the matter is not going to end anytime soon, and he's still going to talk about it because he's not going to let the girl ruin him. But then he's promised that is changed and that is grateful for the people that are forgiving him. But this lady is saying, you did not change. I know you did not change, but I'm not going to say anything again. But I'm just glad I've spoken the truth and I finally have my freedom. So whatever you're saying, it is your problem now. All I'm saying is leave me alone and let me be. Don't ruin the life of other children also, like you've tried to ruin mine. I found the light. I am free now at long last. So guys, that's the summary of everything that has happened between Timilehin Adigun and Olayode Juliana. They used to have the same, she used to work in his ministry, was a member of his church and was devoted to him. Then he touched her sister. Then afterwards she left the church, and now they have issues with passwords and controlling of life and the hurtful things they've said to each other in the process. Both of them trying to be right, both of them trying to not be wrong, among other things. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think I'm going to have another recap of this sometime soon? Because as it stands, it seems like both of them have decided that they were going to hush and not talk about it anymore, because both of them believe they've said their truth. I will be waiting for you in the comment section to hear from you. Like this video if you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.